Audio Jungle. Hello, this is The Power of One and me, Anastasia von Sivers. And let's start from file history about our guest. Former Miss India, who had the monopoly of the modeling scene in Delhi for 10 years, moved right into the lap of Mayfair, is now became jewellery designer and gathering the most and top people to her precious worldwide events. Queenie Singh. Hello, darling. Hello, Queenie. How are you?
Hi, Anastasia. So nice to be here with you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and it's a really pleasure that we meet in Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
We know each other from London.
Yes,
And
of course.
so we finally can
Connected.
do something together.
Yeah.
So you did so many events worldwide. Hollywood, Geneva, London, India, Hong Kong, all around the world, gathering top people. What was the most significant event you ever made?
You know, I don't know how I can tell you that the most significant, but I mean, each event has had its memories, and the people I have met across the world. There's been special moments with every event. It would be unfair for me to say that this one was the best, because even sometimes when you do a small event in a small city, you meet some remarkable people. And for me, it's not only always about doing the event and, passing your message on, but it's also about meeting people from across the board, across the world. And that has excited me to no end. So sometimes in a small city in India, you meet some amazing people that you never forget. Mm-hmm. So the event for me has always been a collection of all that, the glamour, the meeting people from a different walk of life. And it's also getting to know people, because you see, when people buy jewelry, they want to know who's selling them the jewelry, because it's not, it's always a special something that you acquire because you're going to wear it. And it's expensive, and it's something that you think that you will pass down generations. It's somewhat of a status symbol. It completes you in a way that, when you accessorize yourself, it's a reflection of your personality. So you have to know who you're buying it from and what kind of advice that they give you. Does this suit me? Like in the beginning of when we just met, you said, am I looking okay? So it's always like, an opinion, responsible opinion that you're giving to somebody. And so that for me, meeting people has been more significant about doing events. And I've done a beautiful event at Annabelle's, which has been memorable, and I've done an event in the Peninsula in Beverly Hills. Mm-hmm. And I have done an event in Hong Kong. Across the board, if you look at, I've done events in Geneva, in different parts of India, even in very small cities. And I get surprised at the kind of response that I get from people, and since I started the skincare line, it's sort of caters to, more people, because for jewelry, there's always a niche. Mm-hmm. But for skincare, everybody wants skincare.
Yeah, everybody wants to look beautiful.
Everybody wants to look beautiful. Everybody's now into the health of their skin. So, answering your question, I have an event tomorrow here in Dubai at the Edition Hotel. Mm-hmm. I have an event at the end of the month at the Taj in Dubai. So, I don't know which event is going to be the best event, but one day I'll make a memoir.
Have you ever had situation, for example, from the beginning of your jewelry career, like you organize event, everything is perfect, but not so many people came? Have you ever had this? Like
Many times.
Many times?
Many times.
They promise and they don't come.
They promise, they don't come. And, in a city like London, people RSVP and they show up.
Yeah.
But many places they RSVP and they don't show up. But, you have to take the bad with the good.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know the bad, you will never know the good.
Of course.
So I always take it, and I tell my team, sometimes we are disappointed. And I just don't let it, it's just we have to take it in our stride.
Yeah, you just don't take it personally.
Yeah, you don't take it personally.
Yeah. People sometimes change their mind, change plans or something.
And sometimes, they feel that they not in a mood to buy jewelry, and if they came, they might be, forced to buy something. And for me, it's never been that. Because I truly believe that every piece of jewelry I create belongs to somebody.
Yeah.
So I can never push a piece onto anybody. They come, they view, they try.
I've been at your events, I know.
Yeah.
Of course. And Annabelle's in London a few times, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
They try on, and, if they want it, if they don't want it, they've come, they've enjoyed it, they've had some coffee or a glass of wine, and they've had, they've met people, it's been a party, and they've gone home.
Yeah. But it's always bright. It's always full of people, full of beautiful people.
It's full of beautiful people.
Full of beautiful jewelry.
Yes.
And every time when you do event, it's better and better, Because I've been maybe 3 or something like maybe 3 events in London.
Yes.
Yeah, it's always like, wow,
yeah.
super fun, yes.
Thank you.
Tell me, please, about your modeling career as Miss India. Tell me a little bit more about it.
So I was very young when I was Miss India, and we don't want to discuss the year, but it was long ago. And after that, it's sort of organic that you start getting modeling offers. And I did a lot of modeling, actually. I did 10 years of modeling. And in fact, even after my daughter was born, for a year and a half, 2 years, I modeled before I gave it up. And I gave it up when I was expecting my son. Because as 2 children, it's going to be difficult. But I enjoyed it, every bit of it. I made friends where they still are my friends. We still meet, and it was a very interesting part of my life because, we were working almost every day. And when you're that young, it doesn't matter how much you sleep. You can sleep and still be looking good sleep less and still be looking good the next morning.
Yeah, when you're young, yes.
It doesn't matter,
Yeah.
It was like, so we traveled a lot, we did. And that helped me later on in my business too.
This is what I wanted to ask you. Did it help you in your jewelry and beauty
Firstly,
industry?
modeling is the best finishing school that you can ever get. It teaches you how to get ready. In 10-15 minutes, change the way you look very quickly because you have to be on the ramp. You have to be on the ramp and you have to look a certain way. So, A, it teaches you how to transform yourself very quickly. And B, no matter what, the show must go on.
Yes.
So it teaches you how to compartmentalize your life. Like whatever you're going through in your life, in your personal life, and you're backstage and there is craziness going on in your life, once the lights come on, you have to be on. So, and at that point, when you're walking for that 1 minute on the ramp and back, or 2 minutes, everything is about what you're doing. You have to be 100% present. So it teaches you that too. It teaches you that about timing. About the discipline of time, that you have to show up. Whatever it is, you have to show up at the rehearsal and you have to show up at the show because that's your work.
Yes.
Showing up is your
I was
work.
modeling a little bit in
Oh, you were?
Moscow. Yes, it was so exhausting, to be honest. So exhausting, and not
So-
much paid.
Yeah, but I think if you put your passion into it, and you do it for the right reason, and you don't, then I think you make a success of it, brick by brick by brick by brick. And I did find myself at a point where I was working almost every day. And shoots and shows, and early morning flights. That kind of training and discipline helped me with my later events. I can take a flight straight out from London to Los Angeles, arrive in the afternoon and work the same day. Because that's what it's about. I mean, for me, it's not like, oh, I'm jet lagged and I need to sleep. I know that I have to be there, so I can arrive at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, because you gain a lot of time, and go straight to work and work all day, and then just go home and go to sleep. Yeah. So in that respect, it helps you, the discipline of your life. And then, of course, the partying part is available in every life walk that you have. You can party whether you're modeling or whether you're working or whether you're, wherever you are. That comes from your core and your discipline of your upbringing. How much you want to restrain yourself.
How did you start your jewelry business? Did you go to study, graduation, or you just started because it was your passion?
It was very much my passion when I was earning money at a very young age. Fortunately, I did not have expenses because I came from a family that was completely supporting me. And so what I started doing is, with my money that I earned, I started making jewelry because I love jewelry. I started making it for myself. So I went to a family jeweler and I said, you know what? I want to sit with your workers, the guys who craft the jewelry, because, in India, it's jewelry is handmade.
Yeah.
And I want to make my own jewelry. So I started doing that at a young age, like 18, 19. I started putting my earnings into that. And at that age, when you're putting your earnings into something, you want to make that earning into a grand result. So I started making jewelry with low cost and making it look very important, because it was my money and it had to look great. And at the same time, I wanted to spend as less as I could. With the same
This is the real
ethos-
business approach.
Yes. And with the same ethos and philosophy of jewelry, when I finally got into work, and that was, I was also studying. I did my master's in mathematics. So that required a lot of discipline and academics. So the modeling and the mathematics went together. And when I got married and I had, my son, my second baby, my son, I was completely a mummy. Until he didn't turn 5, I didn't start my business. When I started my business, the business that I knew really well was jewelry. I did a few courses, anesthesia, but it didn't, the kind of practical experience I had of assorting stones, understanding the practicality of jewelry, how jewelry can be worn comfortably. You don't want to wear those earrings, the big earrings where you take it off after half an hour and say, my ears are killing me. Right?
It often happens.
Yes. So, the
Often
comfort
happens,
of jewelry, the business of jewelry, what is selling, what women are looking for. I started 5 years later and I just got into it with ease, because I knew how to talk to the workers. I knew how to source stones. I knew what is going to go with what. It was very organic for me.
Actually, was my next question. What is your secret to get the top people who ever attended your events? So you just responded. The secret is making a proper jewelry.
Making proper
Yes.
jewelry and also giving them great service.
Yes.
Because there's no point in disappearing after selling jewelry. So everywhere I do the jewelry, I do twice a year. Or at least once a year. So they know I'm going to come back. You know, that she's not sold me jewelry and disappeared. So I keep going back. And then if you buy jewelry from me and you say, you know what, I decided I want to change the polish. I don't want the gold polish anymore. I want white gold. I'll do it for you free of charge. You know, and pick it up and deliver it back to you. So these are some of the things of service that I've upheld during my business and had a personal relationship with people. Like if somebody buys the jewelry, they become part of the Jewels by Queenie family.
I'm also involved into jewelry business. I have my own company. I'm doing bespoke jewelry, and also I have some of my designs, which is sharp, very sharp.
I'm sure.
Because I like sharp things.
Yes.
And I don't like much flowers and some stuff like this. I like some straight lines.
Yes.
About your personal life, you married with Rishi. How did you meet? How your relationship started? Because when you met, Rishi was engaged with someone else, or it was another story.
No,
because you know there are lots of rumors
Yeah.
in London. One people say this thing, one people say this thing, but I never believe what people say. I want to know from first.
Rishi was single as single could be. And so was I when we met. And he had been engaged, but it had broken off few years before we met. Not even that recently. It was few years before. And he was very single, and he was on his way to Sri Lanka to join an NGO for 1 year. And I met him in London, and I was having dinner with some friends. He was having dinner with some friends. We knew of each other, being Indians. You know, you kind of know each other. And he came up to me and we started talking, and very quickly, we became friends. And the friendship just carried on. Neither of us really thought. The fact that he was going to be in Sri Lanka geographically became easy for India, because I was living in India that time. So India, Sri Lanka is so close. So this relationship blossomed. Had he been in London, who knows? But from friendship, it kind of became romantic. Neither of us thought that we fitted into any of the other person's world. But, when it's meant to be, I guess it's meant to be. So we were both very single when we met.
Yeah, this is what I read in the article, that he was engaged and engaged was called off. And then you met each other after this breakup.
Yeah, but the engagement was called off a few years before that. Yeah. It was not a...
Yeah, so you have a long romantic love story.
Well, it's been 12 years.
Already 12, wow.
Yeah. So it's shocking when I think about it, 12 years, but stood the test of time. I think everybody who stood the test of time during COVID is fine.
And you have a baby recently.
We have a baby together. I have 2 older children. And we have a little daughter, Sahana. She's quite the light of our lives.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She's 3.
She's 3.
She'll be 3 next month.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Is she Aries?
She's Pisces.
She's Pisces, yeah. Because I'm Aries, I'm in March.
Oh, end of March.
I'm 21st.
So you're
It's
on the
like
cusp.
beginning of Aries,
Yeah,
basically.
beginning.
Like
You're
very,
on the
very
cusp.
beginning.
Yeah. She's Pisces, very much 10th of March.
Yeah. Lots of women, Pisces women are very beautiful. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be Pisces, born in before 21st of March, couple of weeks, but
You wanted to have some
something-
more nutrition from your mummy.
maybe. So I don't know. I was late, 3 weeks late. My
Wow.
mom said yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, maybe it's destiny for me to be Aries. I don't know. With my character, with my stubborn character. Who knows? Do you like living in Dubai or London? Where do you prefer? Where is your place?
Well, now we live between London and I'm in Bombay a lot because my work is in Bombay, and my older kids live in Bombay, so I go to Bombay once a month actually, but we live in London. We're here in Dubai just for this winter time.
What are your plans for the future? What are you going to do with your jewellery and your beauty business? And tell me a little bit more about your beauty line, about your beauty business.
So our beauty business is really, expanding, and it's moving upward. And it's the philosophy of our beauty brand is clean beauty. So there are no toxins. And we also sell the beauty as a routine because we believe that you need to go through a routine to be able to get that healthy skin. Using toxins on your face is something that a lot of people from very renowned brands are using. And we believe in educating people that you have to stop the toxins, stop it, say no to it, and use clean beauty, and beauty that's transformational. Now, beauty that has skincare that has toxins in it will give you that instant gratification, but it will not last. You will find your skin fading. Whereas clean beauty is your beauty goes upward. Your skin becomes healthier, the pores become cleaner, they're able to receive the good product, the good serums.
You also use your skin products for yourself.
I only use my skin products because I've been a beauty practitioner all my life, having been Miss India at a very young age. I've used every single product, almost, I can say, that has come into the market. So we have made our product in a way that I understand that it has to be better than what exists in the market. Not only better in the way it presents itself, but better in the results. It's the results that
I can see
speak.
the result.
Thank you.
I see you because you have very beautiful skin, especially your neck and here.
So
and
it's
here.
like I say, it's not just about your skin product, but it's also how you apply it, the routine of it, the layering of your skin products, how you layer it. And we have with us Dr. Dinyar, who's actually spent 53 years in skincare. 53 years and only skincare. He doesn't have family or wife or kids or, how we all are distracted with our other life. He only invested time in skincare. He understands actives, ingredients. He understands how ingredients harmonize with each other to give you the best result. So it's his looking at him work also that inspired me that we have to get this product out. Because he was already making skincare in his kitchen. I wanted to take it, offer it to millions, and present it beautifully.
Where can I buy it? Is it available for...
It's online in India and it's on Amazon and Nykaa and our own website, which is beautybybee.com. B as in B-I-E. And, but we will come to this country. We will come to Dubai. We will move towards the West. But we're only 2 years old. And you will find the difference in using something like our O2 Wow mask. You'll see the brightness. You'll see the firming. You will see this and you'll find your skin change. And I believe in that. I believe that you can change your skin at any time of your life. you'll see using our eye product, our Eyefinity, that your eye area changes.
Of course.
So,
Of course, changes. For me, Botox doesn't help.
but
really.
Anastasia, I don't mean it lightly. I mean, all skincare products offer you this and that, but we offer you that promise. That, and our products are not very expensive, and we stand for clean beauty, no toxins. So
You also have body products or only face?
So we've launched the body product end of last month, and we are doing our official launch on the 6th of next Tuesday. And it's again, standing for clean beauty. I mean, you know that you use so much silicone in body lotion. We don't.
Yes,
you use so much polymer, plastic in scrubs. We don't. You use so much sulfate in your body wash. We don't. And so and again, we suggest a routine: scrub, wash, and hydrate. So we have 2 lines now, the peach and the vanilla. Divine. I should have brought you,
I will
actually.
try. I will try.
You have to try.
When are you opening? You said opening 6. Maybe I can come for the opening and
No,
buy some products.
it's in Bombay. It's in Bombay. So yes, so it's a line which is there's a lot of competition, but we have our own niche because we have our clean beauty niche, and people now, our customer base is expanding every day because people are understanding the greatness and the quality of clean
product.
beauty.
Yes.
Clean beauty.
Clean beauty.
Not to use toxins.
Have you done any plastic surgery?
No.
Anything?
No plastic surgery. I believe in routine, and I believe that
and good
you have
cosmetic,
to be
good product, of
good
course.
product
Routine, good product. Yes.
Consistency.
Consistency, yes.
And how you apply your product is very important. It's even, the application of, how you do it, keeps your neck in shape. Plastic surgery will serve you for that. But even if you do plastic surgery, you have to look after your skin.
Yes.
And if you're even by the time you're 25, 26, 27, you're losing that collagen every single year.
Do you take collagen every day?
Yes, I do.
Like
I have collagen
powder?
I have collagen tablets, and I look after my nutrition, and I am very careful about my supplements that I take, and overall health is very important for me. Even a workout every day, at least 5 to 6 times a week, is very important. Whatever type of workout. Whether you're doing brisk walking, whether you're doing Pilates, yoga. I've been doing yoga for years, or just a workout in the gym, building muscle. Whatever it is, it's important. It's important for the health of your body, for your organs, and for your mental state.
Which collagen are you taking? Which collagen would you suggest would be the best? I heard the best collagen is Japanese and French, maybe. First Japanese, second French. But I haven't tried Japanese. I'm taking only French one. Which one are you taking?
So I have a doctor in Switzerland who makes the collagen tablets.
Wow.
And
you know all the secrets.
And her name is Adriana. She's very capable, and she's the one who makes the tablets and sends them to me. So that's how I get my collagen boost.
Wow.
And of course, we have a product called Plumped, and it has the ingredient in it is small enough, nano enough to actually go into your skin. And this has been done with Dr. Dinyar's 50 years of research as to how small the molecule needs to be to enter your skin. And it is gives your skin a glassy feel. It's called Plumped. It's a great product.
Can I ask you, how old are you? How young are you?
Oh, I would
How
never say
young are
that.
you?
I would never say that.
Because you look very young. You look very good.
Thank you. I look after myself.
Yeah. You know, some women, they do plastic surgery at like 40 years old, 35
You can
years
see
old.
I've had no
And at
plastic
50,
surgery. My
yeah. And
face has
50,
no
they
plastic.
look like 70 years old.
Yeah.
Babushkas. What the purpose of doing? I'm not against of plastic surgery. Who knows? Maybe I will need soon. Who knows? But depends who done it and
How
the
it's
way
done.
how it's
Yeah.
done,
And then how
You
you
know.
look after it.
and then how you look after it. But again, I wouldn't suggest women to do.
Yeah.
The less you do injections, the younger you look.
Exactly.
The fresh you look,
Exactly.
the much natural you look.
Exactly. I mean, I believe the same thing because I believe that, when you look after your skin and you use good product and you use it with consistency and a routine, the invasive part of what you do, which is your injections and all of that, become lesser and lesser.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a testimony for that because I know myself how it's, the whole thing reduces because you're taking good care of your skin.
Mm-hmm.
And I also do inversions, which are headstand and shoulder stand, which is great for your anti-aging. And, take enough supplements, anti-aging, eat anti-aging food. Also your thoughts have to be positive.
Of course,
Yeah.
this is very important.
Otherwise, I mean, even a young person can look haggard when they are constantly got negative thoughts.
I
So,
agree with you,
and
yes.
it's easy for thoughts to come in, negative thoughts. So the idea is to become aware of it and then get rid of it. So first thing is to be aware that I'm thinking this. Otherwise, it's like rage going on at the back of your head. So it's better to get aware that this is what it is that's bothering me. And then with awareness, try to take it out of your mind, And even I think awareness is key in life because even when, you see your body or even relationship, anything, you have to be aware that this is what is bothering me.
Yes, I agree with you.
And
yes.
then cleanse it
Yeah.
in the way that you can. But
Positive-
you must make the
positive
effort.
thoughts, positive emotions.
You must
Yeah.
make the effort to cleanse it.
Yes.
You can't let it succumb you.
What about stones? What kind of stones do you usually use for your jewelry? We spoke about your beauty line.
Yes.
Is it your new passion that you discovered recently, or you always wanted to do something else apart of jewelry?
So I always wanted to do it,
Mm-hmm.
but jewelry had taken over my life and my kids were growing up. So, I've always had that very time for personal life as well.
Mm-hmm.
But, beauty was always something that I wanted to do. And at a very young age, I was already doing a routine. I must have been 26, 27 when I started doing a routine. Routine means you clean your skin properly. You double cleanse and wash.
Mm-hmm.
Because doing only cleansing or only washing is sweeping without mopping. You understand?
Exactly, yes.
So you have to cleanse and you have to wash. And so I started doing that routine and I started using sunblock at the end in the daytime. So I started seeing that my skin was changing at that age.
Mm-hmm.
And it served me to be able to do that discipline with my skin. I always wanted to get into the beauty line, and there was nobody better but to tie hands with somebody like Dr. Dinyar, who just breathes, eats, sleeps skincare for so many years.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible man.
And
Coming-
what about stones? What
Stones,
kind of stones do you use
stones.
for-
I love vibrancy. I don't go with anything dull.
You usually this is what I've seen. from your events and from your website, you like colored stones, gemstones.
Yes. I love a combination of gemstones. I can combine tanzanite, which is like a blue, with emerald, which is a green, and it has a beautiful result. Or you can combine turquoise with ruby, again, vibrancy. Or you can just have emerald with diamonds or ruby with diamonds. So, but I love play of colors. For me to just make something diamond is a struggle. I do it because there's a demand for it. But for me, anytime to combine colors, I love it.
Yeah, I love your jewelry.
So we have precious stones, we have semi-precious stones. We also have stones that have healing properties.
Do you believe in stones healing?
Like
spirituality of stones. So maybe someone wore with this stone, then they want to sell it or gift it to someone. You remember this story about blue diamond, Hope diamond?
Yes.
Yeah, the story was horrible.
Story.
Yeah, because everybody who owns this stone, before in previous years, almost everybody died or finished some kind of bad situations.
I don't particularly believe about the bad things, but I believe the good things. I believe that emerald is great for your communication skills. I believe an amber is good for healing. I believe yellow sapphire is good for your work. I believe in the good things. I don't believe that a stone can mess up your life. I mean, I have to take into consideration what people think, because people are my consumers. It's absolutely true what people say, that you have to fail many times to become successful.
Yeah, in my business, I'm doing everything myself. Last 4 years for my jewelry business, and it's been hard. I've started when COVID started, the same year, and I had orders from my friends, some necklaces, earrings, rings, step by step, and just they grow little bit by little bit. But alone is a little bit complicated, of course. But I realized that people like energy and design and quality, of course.
Yes.
This is 3 things. They know whom they buying from, the energy of the person, the design, and the quality. They love diamonds, very good quality.
Yes.
And the jewelry, very good quality,
Yes.
And kind of different design that not everybody has. So this is how I've learned from my business.
You have to be unique.
Yes.
You have to be unique, and you have to be consistent. People need to see you again and again and again when they are buying expensive things.
Yeah, of
Otherwise
course.
they feel, where is this person who sold me this?
She disappeared. Where is she? No, I keep in touch with everybody.
And I feel that, life has taught me a lot. Every day is a new day. And something may be in the corner at any time. So you have to be prepared, good or bad.
Yeah.
And you have to be calm.
But we expect only good things.
Sometimes
especially this year,
sometimes bad things happen.
We're continually thinking this is very good year.
Sometimes bad things happen, and you have to take it in your stride and handle it very calmly. The more calm you are, the more clear you are.
That's true. Yes.
And but you have to be prepared. Hope for the best and prepare for the worst.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you so much for very interesting and emotional conversation.
Thank you.
And now I know you a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally.
And I know you a little bit more.
Yeah, because we know each other for a few years.
Yeah.
We met
socially
a few times socially.
Yes.
At your events and Annabelle's, Lulu's.
But you look beautiful.
Thank you so much.
And you must stay in touch.
Yes.
And good luck with your life.
If you'd like to participate in the show, being interviewed, having a short documentary about your ideas, how you brought your ideas into the real life, how it helped or improved your life, or you just wanting to be heard, get in touch with us. The Power of One is a show about people, basically about you.